We're going to start with alternate nostril breathing, and alternate nostril breathing actually really helps us become aware of our central channel and balance our energy on our left and our right side. If you have any kind of blockage when you're pressing on a nostril and breathing, do not try to like push through it. Just breathe normally between both nostrils and follow along that way. We never want to push ourselves. Make sure your hands are clean, COVID safe and everything before you touch your nose. Again, listen to your own rhythm with this. If you want to go longer, slower, or more shallow, like less length in terms of the counting of the breath, honor yourself. I'm going to do about a 4-count breath. Just I find that helps people to learn it, and then you can deepen on your own. So we're gonna, and I do, how do I do my fingers? I do them like this. I do the thumb and the pinky, and I go back and forth. So, but much slower than that. So we're gonna begin by closing our right nostril. And actually, before you close your eyes, one thing I'm gonna suggest before you start the breathing is when you inhale, watch where your breath goes. And if you can, imagine taking the breath all the way down the back body, kind of resting around your hips. Just imagine that breath kind of inside your body, going down all the way and resting there in your hips, if that works for you. So we're going to begin by inhaling on the left, inhaling to the count of 4, 2, 3, 4, closing the left side and exhaling right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pausing and exhaling left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pausing and inhaling left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switching sides and exhaling right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Closing the right, opening the left. Exhaling left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Closing the left, opening the right, and exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling right, and begin to go at your own pace. Inhaling on one side, taking a pause, exhaling the other side, and then inhaling on that same side, pausing and exhaling on the other side. And just notice where your breath goes as you inhale and as you exhale. And you might want to imagine the breath going all the way down and resting in the lower belly or hips as you inhale. And take another couple breaths using the same alternate nostril breathing. After your next breath, let your hands come to rest on your lap or your legs. And just allow yourself to breathe naturally. And as you exhale, letting all the breath out like a long, calming, relaxing, purifying exhale. And as you inhale, letting all the energy in through your inhale, letting it fill you. And then when you exhale, allow it to completely empty, let go, clear. And as you inhale, imagine you're filling your body with a kind of light and presence of your own awareness. This light might have a color or a texture. This light might be a kind of emotion, or it might be without any description. It's just a sort of energy you're breathing in and letting your body fill with. And as you exhale, you're allowing anything that's unneeded by you, that's unnecessary in your system, to be released and purified with every exhale. So let's just breathe deeply for a few minutes, honoring our ability to bring in energy and to release what's unneeded by us. And let your inhale and your exhale be its own length, its own rhythm, what feels right for you today. And starting to connect with the body. Seeing if there's anywhere in your physical body that has any discomfort, tension, pain, and allow your energy, this light, your awareness to go to that place and know that you are, by giving any discomfort or tension or pain in your body, by giving it your presence, by giving it your breath, you're beginning to release that tension and you're bringing yourself healing. There may be a place in the body that doesn't hurt, but that you know is a spot for you where things can show up. And so you choose to go there. And knowing that with every breath, you bring yourself healing, opening, clarity, a kind of light, an energy, a frequency. And if the tension or pain or discomfort you sense in your body has a message for you in words or images or emotions, allow it to speak to you. Allow it to be welcomed. Give your presence to hearing, to listening to that pain or discomfort or tension, knowing that as you listen, you are healing, you are releasing, you're softening and unwinding and relaxing. And bringing your attention to your heart space, feeling a light or a color or a sound or a kind of pattern in the heart space. Might be an image or a word or just a knowing as you sense into your heart space. And you invite yourself to notice any emotions, any thoughts, any kinesthetic experiences. Knowing you can bring your own healing attention in the form of light or images or breath right to that emotion, that feeling, that thought. Giving yourself permission in this meditation to feel, to think, and to know that with your attention and with your breath and with your energy, you can bring yourself healing, lightness, flow. And as you exhale, you can release any emotion or thought or physical sensation with the exhale, just letting it go. Knowing that the universe is vast and has plenty of space for anything that's unneeded in your system. In this process, you're first bringing attention, noticing, allowing there to be communication, and then bringing in the breath as a healing agent that can release and unwind and let go of physical tension, emotional pain, thoughts. And this is a practice. So as you do it, it becomes easier and easier to let go and to bring that communication and that acknowledgement into the body and into the heart. Now going to the more subtle level of energy and sensing that channel, the central channel from the top of the head down through the body like a tube, all the way to your sits bones, and imagining a light or a flow or just a sense of feeling of that energy that's not physical, it's not mental, it's just energy. And it connects every part of you, connects all the different energy centers, the emotional body. And it's also there as a kind of channel for healing. So as you notice it, you can imagine it has a kind of healing color or texture. It might flow. It might give you information of where you'd like to have more flow. And you can just bring your breath Bring your awareness to that place. And for some, everyone's experience is different. If there's no sensing, no feeling, no thinking, acknowledge that and just allow whatever is showing up to be accepted, and noticing if there's anything that also wishes to be released. And as you invite the central channel of energy to be experienced by you, allow a kind of softness, opening, a widening of your system, allowing yourself to be you and to also be energy that connects with all energy, all life, whatever that means for you. Allowing this connection and flow and opening and softening. And if you notice the mind thinking, you can allow the mind to think. That's what minds do. If you notice the body moving or saying something, you can acknowledge the body, acknowledge the feelings, and then let them go as you release yourself into a wider, more simple form of energy. And bringing your attention to your breath, noticing where your breath goes as you breathe in, and noticing where your breath goes as you breathe out. See if you can just imagine that you're following your breath out into the room, into the space in front of you, around you. And imagine that you're following the breath into the body, just following it, the journey it takes. And noticing your heart space again, noticing any emotions, feelings, any tones of emotions or feelings or after effects in thoughts or physical experiences. Bring your kindness like a warm hug to yourself. Give yourself a very warm energy hug as you notice any feelings or thoughts as they show up in your heart space. Imagine that you're taking all that universal energy and giving yourself a cosmic hug. And ask yourself, how are you? Maybe you can nickname yourself as you speak to yourself in this heart space, and listen to the answer when you ask, how are you? And bringing a very deep, tender kindness to yourself. Imagine a mother looking at a baby in her arms, her baby, and think of the same gentle, loving expression and how you can give this to yourself right now. And bringing your attention to your hands and your feet and the ground supporting you. As you breathe, feel that ground under your feet or under your body, and allow your in-breath to connect you more to the ground, and allow your out-breath to release energy out of the body, grounding you, keeping you here, solid, centered, present. And you might even be able to sense that your feet or your hands or your belly are breathing. Just imagining that these parts of your body are able to breathe in and breathe out. You can focus on one foot at a time or one hand or both. Then we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's do this 3 times together, in through the nose and out through the mouth. You might want to invite your hands to work with your in-breath and your out-breath. And when you're ready, wiggle your fingers, open your eyes. You may want to stretch a bit. Roll your shoulders.